So, how are you feeling about the Miami game? Because before the Jets, the Miami game was supposed to be our real test.
Right.
First possible loss
Hmm.
on the schedule.
So with the Jets game, I'm sorry, with the Miami game, I ain't as nervous as I probably should be because I feel like the Miami Dolphins are pretty. It's too pretty, and I feel like once we understand that we got to put the hammer on. See, when the Philadelphia Eagles neglect the run, they get right back to it the next week. You know what I mean? We know we neglected the run against the Jets. You know what I mean? And I feel like that we are going to just out physical these guys. We're going to have some long drives. We're going to put some points on the board, and we're going to basically take the air out of the ball. I think that we're just way more physical than them, our offensive line versus their defensive line in terms of pushing those dudes up and down the field. Their cornerback is giving up like they're giving up a plus 90 rating to wide receivers. So it's some room for Jalen Hurts to eat as well and room for the wide receivers to eat as well. This is where the concern comes in, though. You can't give up big chunk plays and you can't give up like bombs. You can't give up like you gotta put a hat on Tyreek Hill, and you can't kick field goals in this game. So the Philadelphia Eagles definitely got to come to play. But I'm not nervous. I think we're going to win this game. You know what I mean? I think we're going to win this game, and I think this going to be a statement win. It might not be the prettiest win because that's not how we play, but it's going to be a statement win, saying we could beat some of the top dogs in the league.
Yeah, and we've been waiting on that statement win. I
Right.
thought it was gonna, I thought it was gonna be coming in any week.
Mhm.
But I feel like honestly that loss to the Jets really was a wake up call. Like that.
Right. We needed that.
Yeah, like we can't just out talent teams at the end of the game. We can't let teams hang around and just rely on our talent at the end of the games to win. So I think that Jets game was a wake up call. And like you said, this Miami defense, the Jets have, even with Sauce being out, DJ being out, the Jets still do have. They were saying their defense was Super Bowl ready. They have one of the top defenses in the league, and the Dolphins don't have that. So, this is going to be a big test for our defense going up against their offense. But after seeing the way that our defense play, and I know the Jets have a sorry defense. I know the Jets have a sorry defense. Have a sorry offense. But after seeing the way our defense stood up with all of those injuries, dudes going down mid-game, already going in the game with injuries, and then dudes going down mid-game, and the way that our defense held up, even after all of those turnovers, just giving up one field goal on those turnovers, that defense really does have me feeling more confident going into the Dolphins game.
Right, and then you're getting guys like Slay back. You know what I mean? Most likely. Sidney Brown, I think you really need him this game because of the speed factor that you're going to have to deal with, with your safeties playing over the top. So I feel really good about the defense. I feel really, really good about the defense. I thought that the real test for the defense was against the Rams, but when we shut them out in the second half, I said, okay, this is playoff ball. We trying to get in the right mindset. But this win is going to be huge. You know what I mean? This win puts us where we're supposed to be. The Dolphins put up 70 on somebody this year. The Dolphins they're number one in every offensive category, even rushing. You know what I mean? If we can, rattle these guys, which we can, you know what I'm saying? I think that, the conversation going to be different Monday morning for sure.
Yeah, and even in the Rams game, I thought the Rams game was going to be that trap loss game, especially with Cooper Kupp coming back because of the offensive weapons that they have. And we saw in the games prior how we were letting, weaker offenses hang around. So I was worried about the Rams game with Puka, with obviously Matthew Stafford, the way he could carve somebody up, and Cooper coming back. But Sean decided a great job in that game. Like you said, 0 points in the second half. So after seeing that, and then the defense carrying that over into the Jets game, yeah, I think we can hang around with the Dolphins. Like, I'm not going to this game beating my chest because,
Right. And you know what's really bothering me? I haven't spoke on this yet, but like this Kelly Green thing, I don't care about none of that. You know what I mean? I don't care about it. I do. I got like 50 of them, but like this is what we got to understand for real. It's from an era where we ain't getting nothing done. You know what I'm saying? It's from an era where we were losing. We wasn't in no championship games and Super Bowls and all of that stuff from what I remember. You know what I mean? So I'm not out here trying to look pretty. Like, we got to be dirty and grimy. I don't think this is the game for this. I don't think this is a game for this. If you want to be honest,
the Kelly Green is the Bills and the Dolphins.
Right. I don't think this one. I think you got to be dirty against both.
Right.
I think you got to be dirty and grimy against both. But you know what I mean? We're gonna see how it pan out. Maybe the new jerseys get us excited or something like that. But the win is more important to me.
Yeah, and then of course they're making a big deal about the Kelly Green jersey.
Right.
Yada yada. Like trying to make another storyline.
You know what I'm saying? Like
we can't get an L in the first Kelly Green.
That's what I'm saying. And do you think Julio gonna play this week?
I think Julio's gonna play. Bradley Roby played.
Right, Bradley, and he played well.
And he played well.
Bradley and then he got hurt.
Roby came on like what, Wednesday that week?
Right. Didn't he get hurt though?
Yeah, he got hurt this game in the Jets game.
Oh, he got hurt in the Jets game, Bradley Roby.
He didn't get hurt in the Rams game. He
I thought he got hurt
in the Rams game. He got hurt during the Jets game.
Yeah, him playing is huge, man, against the Dolphins, man. That's so huge to have that slot.
I hope. You talking Roby or Julio?
Yeah, Roby, man.
I think he's been limited. We got to see the practice report today. But yesterday, he was a limited. He did not practice yesterday.
That's not good.
Reed, Blankenship, and Bradley Roby.
you need Reed. You damn sure need Reed.
Reed and Bradley did not practice. Jalen was a limited participant yesterday. Sidney Brown was full. Eli Ricks was full. Marlon and Milton were full, and Slade was full. But Reed and Roby, like,
they got time. They got time because it's Sunday night. They got time.
And
Roby a couple more hours.
One of those that helped in that Rams shutout in the second half, because that's when
big time. Big time. Once they put him in the game, he started locking down that middle of the field area. You need him, man. I think we're just being cautious so we can have him for this game.
For this game, well, this was yesterday's practice report, so hopefully today, because we need all the dogs on the floor. Like,
you need everybody. You need everybody on the defensive side of the ball available. I'm not really worried about the offense this week. I think Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts knows what to do in these situations. And you got people who want him to be criticized in the media so bad, like the things that Micah Parsons is saying. Why don't these guys get criticized?
First of all, Micah, why are you crying on the goddamn time?
I don't get it. I don't get it. I mean, I would have thought it would have been common sense as to why he don't get criticized the same way as Dak Prescott would. He's 25.
Because he don't have a history.
Right.
Of it. Everybody gonna have a bad game.
Everybody.
Do you have a history of this?
You know what I'm saying?
Pattern for you.
Everybody. No. Like all you gotta do is look at this man's resume, see the 11 game winning streak on the road, see him bringing back the conference title. You know what I'm saying? Just look at it. He just in the Super Bowl. Like, I'm not defending Jalen's resume against nobody, man. Exactly. Open your eyes, you'll see why he don't get criticized or why he earned his respect. So it is what it is.
Oh, Micah Parsons be getting on my nerves, like, but
yeah, it's. I mean, I don't get it.
I don't know about Julio. Julio has been practicing.
Mm-hmm. He's been looking good too, from what I saw.
Yeah, and Nick was saying today he looks good. He's looking good. So we'll see. I mean, I
think he's gonna play.
I think because why wouldn't he?
Right. I think he's gonna play. I think he's as healthy as he's ever been, honestly. Well, not as he's ever been. I think he's as healthy as he's been since the hamstring stuff been slowing him down the last 2 seasons or whatever. I think he's healthy.
And he said he ready to go. He said, watch his Z's.
I'd say looking to dominate.
And he said him and AJ, I didn't know him and AJ were like besties.
No, yeah, AJ helped him get over there to Tennessee a couple years ago.
Hopefully it ain't no drama.
The only drama that I like
not drama, but that's another mouth to feed.
Listen, Jalen Hurts got to ignore them, man, and just throw to who open.
And that's now it's another like friend on the team,
right?
You know, like now he gonna feel like, oh, that's AJ friend. I gotta,
I don't know, man, because they always in Alabama. Smitty, Jalen, Julio. You know what I mean? Julio and AJ Cool, AJ, and you know,
There's a lot of ties on the offense.
a lot of ties on the offense, man. A lot of ties on, but you need that though. You really need that. You really need to have a tight bond. You need to have some trust in these guys. But they gotta stop crying, man.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Every day is gonna be somebody else's day. I'm fine if it's not AJ day for 2 games in a row and we win and the ball getting spread. You know what I mean? And there's somebody else eating. That's the nature of the beast.
I just hope it's not any deal where it's like, you know, oh, you know, when you friend, you know, when you,
right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, because we 6 games in and we already had 2 people complaining.
Right.
And now we bring in another buddy.
The only one that didn't complain is Dallas Goedert.
Right.
He just kept playing ball and his day came against the Rams, actually, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he had a good game against the Rams. So you know what I mean? Like the complaining don't do nothing but throw the offense out of whack, from my opinion.
I would love to be a fly on the wall in their little meetings.
Yeah, and, you know, it's nice that they said that the players are the ones that accepted accountability for the Jets loss.
Duh. You think?
Yeah, Nick ain't had to say nothing. So you know what I mean? You know, I'm listen, we're gonna beat the Miami Dolphins. I'm telling you, I feel it. I feel like we're gonna beat these guys. It might not be like we might not blow them out and erase them off the map, but we're gonna beat these guys comfortably. We're gonna beat these guys comfortably because they're gonna change the way they play. Because they know this a different type of front than they faced. Tua gonna get that ball out of his hands in lightning speed. We just gotta rally to the ball and tackle.